Yes,
Yes.
of course. Turn on your notifications because that's literally that we're talking about today, social media.
Okay, so let's go.
The irony. Turning off the notification, talk about that.
Yeah, impossible. My phone literally vibrates every 5 seconds.
Same here. It's like I can't relax unless I check my cell phone. Exactly. Have you ever thought about how much time we spend online?
Don't remind me. I checked my screen time the other day and I scared me.
Oh my
And it's
god. What? How much was it?
8 hours a day.
Eh?
Oh,
Oh my
damn.
god. That's basically a full-time job. Don't judge him. I'm not far behind him.
Me neither. Between TikTok, Instagram, and WhatsApp, I literally pass all day in my phone.
And that's the thing. We're more connected than ever. But is that a really good thing? Okay, but let's start with the positives of the technology. I mean, it's not all bad.
Yeah, for sure. Social media does have its great side.
I think one of the best things about is connection. You can talk with someone who is literally across the world as if they were next to you. Sorry.
That's true. I met a friend through an art group and we even collaborate on a project together.
Same with music. I discover bands, collabs, and artists thanks to social media.
And it's also a learning tool. There are pages that teaches recipes, music, study tips, languages, even anything you can imagine.
I love to put things to TikTok and Instagram.
And I need to procrastinate thanks to TikTok.
Yes, that's the risky part of it.
Yes.
I don't
Very
think
risky.
TikTok is good.
But seriously, a lot of people use it to inspire or help others. And also to start business. Some people begin selling stuff like makeup or clothes, whatever, they through Instagram or even WhatsApp with friends or whatever, and end up making a living from selling online.
Oh, it's true. I know a lot of people actually.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. It also gives a voice to those who didn't have a voice before. Social issues and causes spread a lot faster than before.
Like donation drives or social movements. They go viral and reach thousands.
That's what's great about it. Social media amplifies good things if you see it right.
And now with AI
Yeah.
getting into everything, social media is changing even more.
Yeah, like those AI filters that can literally change your whole face. I really like those ones.
Those filters.
Yes.
I never tried them.
I have tried them.
Well,
I have tried to.
do you do it very often?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. When you find a funny one or a really good
Yeah.
one. Like,
Or
okay.
something that is interesting. You can be next to a person, a famous person.
Yes,
with
that
a
one. I
photo
saw
like
that one. How did you do that? I mean,
It's a-
which app is it?
It's something from
Google.
Google.
Ah,
Gemini.
Gemini?
It's Gemini.
Ah, Gemini. Sorry. Okay. Oh, I didn't try it because I was afraid of uploading my photo as if they didn't have it. Because actually, have you ever looked for your names on Google?
No.
No? Try it someday. I found out that I could find some photos of me, you know? Yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, and since I was like I guess in, I, I forgot, the one that goes after elementary school, secondary school. Yes, well, photos from secondary school, and probably
Oh my
from you might be more. Who knows?
I'm afraid of that.
Yeah, well, it's part of using
Yes.
the internet in general.
Everything is actually when you search my old school name,
Mhm.
there is a photo of me.
Well, I can see. Yes, for example, on my last job, they took a photo of each team member, and they wrote our names complete and etc. I don't know if they have it still, but for example, like 5 months ago, I'm pretty sure that if you googled my name, I was going to appear in the on the website of the company. Yes. Well, just a parenthesis. Let's continue with.
Okay. There are also some AI influencers. There are people that doesn't exist,
Yeah.
but they have millions of followers in
Yeah,
every
that's true.
social media. That's so dangerous. That's scary. Yeah, that's why I saw one who was collaborating with real brands, and she doesn't even exist.
It's scary and fascinating at the same time. All creates content faster than humans. Post, caption, even song.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like for example, did you hear the song that was supposedly written by Bad Bunny? And he got mad because it wasn't him. And he was like, "No, I can't believe my fans believe that was me, and I'm very disappointed and everything and that." And after that, like people got mad at him because he was very upset, and maybe he could have taken it like a very and another relaxed way.
Yeah.
But I understand his feelings, like they faked his voice, like yes, his work, and even like the brand of his name, and
Yes.
they were kind of making money with his name, and he didn't know.
But the song was good.
Yeah,
the fans got excited about the song, and it wasn't even a real song.
So it means that actually it can work simply by being named after Bad Bunny. That's the thing. Well, sorry for the parentheses. Let's go.
In the internet, it also had a lot of disinformation, and deep fakes are a big problem now because there is young people in internet that cannot see what is real or what is fake. Even more now with the AI. Even my dad
Even me.
has shown me like look that video, and I'm like, that's not real, but that's it. He believes.
It looks like. Yes.
Yes, you can't always tell what's real anymore in social media. Yeah, that's why digital literacy is so important. We need to learn to question what we see, especially now that AI can generate almost anything.
Yes, that's true. I was reading, like, well, a few hours ago, that Japan is going to ban kind of ChatGPT because, well, for not using the official images from anime and other cultural content that is related to Japan because they are not paying rights and they are faking the culture. Yes, and that's very interesting because it is going to change probably the politics that AI are going to use. For example, I think that maybe in the future governments are going to apply some other laws for limiting the the usage of some images or the rights author rights for the AI, and I think it's a good idea. Really.
Yeah, and for this, the line between the real and the fake is getting thinner. Like, in the past.
Yes, that's true.
But AI isn't that bad at all. It can also help creators and a lot of people like for like suggesting ideas or everything that can help in our life. So, but there is a
Yes, depends on the use we give it. Right?
yeah, right. It's a tool, just like social media in itself. It depends on how you use it.
Yes.
Exactly. It's the same. The problem isn't the tool like that. It's how we use and how we abuse of them.
Oh yeah, could be actually. Yes, no, no.
Nice.
Continue.
It's like the fire. You can cook with it or burn
Oh, that's
yourself.
a good metaphor.
Okay, now that we have talked about the good part, now let's move to the dark side.
Yeah, the part that
Social media.
we don't post about.
What
What worries me most is the comparison.
Same. It always feels like everyone else life is better.
totally their search like perfect pictures, perfect bodies, perfect routines, and it. I mean, I'm just like, why is my life like that? Why my life is not like in the social media?
Okay.
And the worst part, most of it isn't even real. Filters, edits, stage photos.
I saw a video of an influencer who say her guilty breakfast was just for the forum. She didn't even
Um, they take it for the social media.
yes.
Yes, most of them. Actually, also the ones that are very fit and they look like pretty athletic, they they are just posing.
Yes.
Once they took the photo, they come back to normal and they look like everyone else.
Yes, there are normal bodies. That's it.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
even with the AI, you can fake that.
Oh yes, they showed me a photo. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a bit ashamed now. But they showed me a photo. Let me tell you that I train almost every week. I swim, and I know some trainers that are there, and there's one that I find handsome. I just find him handsome, like when you see people and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, he's good looking. Ah, that girl, she's nice, like her hair, her body. Don't know. Well, this guy, I find him handsome, and I told one of my friends, and he's an instructor too. So he told me, oh, let me show you a picture, and I was like, okay, because we were talking about this person, but we didn't know if we were actually talking about the same person until he showed me a photo. Like, is he? And when he showed me the photo, he didn't have a t-shirt, So yeah, and
Of course.
and the body of the photo it was like very fit, like wow. And I was like, oh, I didn't know he was like that because I didn't know he had a t-shirt. And he said, nah, I have one like this one. And then I saw the photo of my friend with the same body, and I was like, ah, okay, it was AI.
It was only his face.
And yeah, they only, I don't know how they do it. Like probably there's just the prompt like switch the face of this
Like a copy
photo.
paste.
Yes, and there was just the face and the perfect body.
That,
Anyway.
that's so bad.
The
Yes,
people
it
who
is.
doing like the searching for a good photo in Google or whatever, and then using like it was you.
Yes, and I think actually, oh, well, in this case, it was for fun that they did the photo. And my friend told me that they told him, "Hey, what if you were like this?" And he was like, "Oh, I look good. I'm going to train a little bit more so I can get like the photo." But imagine when you do these photos of yourself and everybody cheers up like, "Hey, you look awesome! Wow, how
You
handsome you are!"
better.
Yes, you look better. And then this self-esteem is going to be going down, but deep, 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 deep. And we have to find out the balance between the joke and believing these images and the opinions people give from them. So,
And that hurts people with self-esteem, especially teenagers or people like they don't have they don't like the emotional health
yes,
to,
they
to
haven't
manage that.
developed their own personal image. So It is still fragile. Well, you're still building it.
Yeah, and there's the validation problem
Mhm.
because when you post something, you expect that people react to your photo or your video, the thing that you post.
Yeah.
And if you don't
Can I
have,
relate?
if you don't have the things that you want, you feel bad.
Yeah.
Yes, if you don't have like enough likes or comments or but it also lost authenticity. We post what gets likes, not what we want to share or we want to or what we are in real life.
Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes it becomes like a competition. Who gets more followers, more likes, more engagement?
And it's so sad that these things depends of for a number.
Yes. The self-esteem. What? Self-esteem measured by likes and sharings. Yeah, that's so sad.
That's exactly the danger. We start looking or chasing approval of people that maybe we don't know even.
And it's-
Not that I'm really think that. No. Yes. I was looking at Carlos.
And don't get me started on the time we was. You open the app for 5 minutes, and an hour later you're still there.
Yes. That's terrible.
Literally every night. I mean, I open TikTok like 5 minutes before it's and then suddenly 2 a.m. That it's dangerous. No. That happened to me last night actually. And when we do that, we the next day we are so excited, and we can get to do it again every single night.
Addictive.
Yeah, that's called when you keep scrolling. And,
Drums. Drum.
Drum.
Yes, drum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's scroll.
No, because I didn't listen
Yeah,
very well.
Yeah, we do keep scrolling.
Mhm.
Even
Yeah, it's like you cannot get rid of it. You're just like, oh, I didn't like this one. Let's see if the next
The
one is
next
better.
one,
Oh no,
yes.
it isn't good either. And then you see like, oh my god, for half an hour. Well, let's see.
5 more minutes.
Yes, exactly. Usually I just see the clock and I say, well, it's 1:44. By 1:50, I'm going to be done. And it's 1:50, and I'm like, oh. Yes, and then it goes like a snowball. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Exactly, you don't even enjoy it, but you can stop.
Yes.
Well,
I can
another
relate.
problem in the social media is the messaging. Yes, people share stuff without checking if it's true or it's
Yes. But actually, I think there's another advantage of it, of the internet, because, well, we can actually find fake news, but we can also look for the for good information. You know, maybe I don't know, like 30 years ago or 50, our parents had only one way of getting information, and now we have several options. So maybe we can find a lot of fake news, but now it's our job to identify it, to analyze and say, this sounds like tendentious. This sounds like they want to make a mess of nothing, you know? And then I think it demands more from ourselves, from our critic and analyze his abilities or not. But the good thing is that we can find another resources of information.
Easier and faster. Yeah, but it's dangerous when fake news is manipulated by the government or people that is
That is powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the fake news spreads more faster than the real news.
Usually, yes, because they receive a lot of money and they pay bots to make them more noticeable than the other ones that are true. That's the thing.
yeah, that's why we say that we need the not everything. But we don't have to specify with one on one that we see. We have to search if that's true or not.
Exactly.
And what we see in online is only a part of the picture, isn't the whole thing. So
We always have to keep that in mind.
now let's talk about the
Yeah, the stuff we don't really see.
like algorithms. I mean, they literally decide what you see and what you know. Everything you see is designed to keep you scrolling and spend more time in the phone. So I think that is the bad thing about social media. Second, it's literally designed to be hours in. So, yeah.
Exactly, the social media is built to be addictive.
And everything you do is a race. Your likes, their
Yeah, they are collecting all this information from us.
I mean, it's not weird, like treat people like that. We're not as private as people, even if we're not like a probably famous person. We still not get a private life.
No, no, we don't. As long as we use social media, we don't have private. Um, well, I don't know if you do, but I usually, for example, if I see something I like, sometimes I think twice if I'm going to interact with that video because I don't want. Of course, they know or they notice how much time I spent watching the video or that photo or reading something. But when you interact with that, you also confirm that you liked it. Yes, and that you are going to consume more information like that. And I think yes, we can still choose if interacting or not. And well, they are going to get information from us and figure out like a profile from ourselves, but maybe we can um, carefully about what we confirm that we like. Um, but I forgot. So let's continue.
Yeah, like you were saying, the more you interact with some certain content, the more similar stuff is going to appear in your screen. So that is reinforcing your opinion
Yeah, true. Oh, now I remember because it's related to that the information you give the platform. Do you still use Facebook or not?
No.
No, not really. Sometimes. Okay, I don't know if you knew. Well, I still use it sometimes, and yes, it's different from Instagram because it's like quite slower, and I like that. And you can find information like from the how you say, pages you follow or people, and I think it's a little bit more. I don't know. Isn't that aggressive as Instagram or TikTok, for example? But well, I don't know if you knew, but there's like another section on Facebook where you can find people to get in a relationship with. Yes, such like Bumble or any other date apps. Well, Facebook has one, and I've met like two people, not three people that have met on Facebook. But it's very interesting because I think that there's no better uh, um, app for dating someone than Facebook because you have been feeding the the algorithm and the data with your own information, and they know what are your likes, where where do you live, more very probable. Um, Even if you don't write down your address, they probably know where you live because of the things you follow. Yes, and photos, etc. And the couples I know have matched perfectly because they actually their information and the information sorry, that Facebook has made the perfect match. I mean, it's kind of weird, but
It's weird, but I think it's better than that because in Tinder and in Bumble, it's only for people. You
yeah.
only see the photo, and but you don't know.
Yes, that's the thing. I think it's quite better,
What are you laughing?
but it still sounds weird.
Yeah. Oh, Ricardo Bumble.
That's why people end up in echo chamber. They only see things that compare what they already do.
Mm,
Yeah,
yes.
and that divides people. Yeah, but I don't think we notice when we are like watching the videos or the competition. We
Mm.
don't notice what are we acting with our brain.
Because we still feel comfortable with what we're watching.
But sometimes it can make us change opinions or only for a video. Are you There's also an emotional impact. Disconnect from the real world.
Ah,
Yes.
we hang out together, but everyone's staring their screen.
That's another issue.
Yeah, it's hard to be free.
Yeah.
And there is like this new fear, it's like fear of missing out.
FOMO.
FOMO.
Say it, say it.
FOMO. FOMO. And the feeling that if you're not online, it feels like you're missing everything.
I feel that when I stay offline for a bit. It's like the world move while
Okay. And for example, if you see photos from a party and you're like, oh, why didn't I appear in that photo? Even if you were in the party.
Yes. Yeah, but honestly, nothing happens. We're just used to always update.
Mhm.
It's just like social media control us instead of us control social media. Yeah. So after all we say in this podcast, are social media bad or good? How do you think?
again. Sorry. And I do another comparison. It's like a knife. You can cook with it or for yourself. It depends how you use it.
Yeah, exactly. The key is balance. Like this, not and remembering that what we see is not always real. Yeah, or necessary. Not everything has to be perfect. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. We're being conscious of that actually social media is part of our life, it's not the digital life and the real life. I think both together.
Real life.
It's like yeah, that's true. But we have to balance, as we're saying, that maybe if something isn't shown on social media, it doesn't mean it didn't happen because it did happen, and we can go on your lives, on our own lives, and keep living and enjoying our life.
Without worrying all the time about a photo for Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Take a picture of the food.
Or eating. But when I'm hungry, I just pick and eat it. And then, I didn't take the photo. Anyway.
And we don't have to compare ourselves either. I
Yes.
do like that.
We can try not to.
Yes, I can
Any other
Yeah.
thing you want to add?
What really matters is peace. But not with people in
Yeah, that's a nice idea. But,
it's just to remembering to disconnect
Mhm.
doing whatever. There are a lot of hobbies to do, like painting, whatever, to be only all the day on your phone. So it's different. There is how to display. Because all the beautiful things isn't online. There often happens offline.
Except for this podcast, you should totally share this one. Only on Smack.
Because he's bad side.
Only on
You're good looking, come on.
Because he's
Don't share
fine.
Okay.
share
don't share this part.
So in a balance, please listen and watch our podcast and keep enjoying in life. Yes.
you.
Thank you all. See you soon.
Bye.
Hey, Conrad.